Hello. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is fairly early still, so I'm still kind of just waking up. But good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Good morning. Today I felt like playing something a little silly, so that's kind of the plan. We're gonna be playing, what's it called? I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Mainly because I've been craving chicken. And, you know, he makes chicken, so he is obviously the man of my dreams. But yeah, I probably won't stay too long chatting. I'll probably just get straight into it because I do have work later and I want to make sure that I can play through the whole game. That's the goal for today. I want to get to the end of it. I want to get my chicken man. So I'm probably going to start pretty quickly. But yes, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Let's move on over here. Okay, it's chicken time. Okay, let's very quickly turn off my other BGM just so that that is not playing when we want this one playing. And we'll unmute that. I don't know how loud the BGM is, so if it is too loud, please do let me know because I can't really hear it. But I hope it's okay. If it is too loud, let me know. Or if it's too quiet, let me know. We'll move some audio levels around. I don't think a lot is playing right now though. But yes, I'm excited. I'm gonna get my chicken man. Okay, let's go, let's go. Okay, tell us your name. Okay, that is Asteria. Confirm. Okay, chicken, chicken, chicken. Hey, hi. It's going good, thank you. How are you? Oh, okay. Our room. Okay, so we have a chicken poster. A boy band? I don't know who it's meant to be, but we have a boy band. Cute, okay. Okay, so you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Oh, I just remembered something. Wait, I need to... If I'm gonna get him to like me, I feel like I need to look like something that he likes, so... I need to be a little chicken. Okay, perfect. Now he's gonna love me. Okay, so let's get up and ready. It's our first day. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. What made you decide on this game? Honestly, I just had a craving of chicken. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is what I want to spend my morning doing. Okay, your mind begins to wonder, who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You take this seriously or you allow yourself to daydream a bit. Let's daydream. Let's enjoy it. It's finally here, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and you burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forget to put on any deodorant. Oh no. Before running out the door, you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy of Full Learning. That's definitely a name. Here comes your lifelong best friend, forever, Miriam. I feel like I need to turn that down a little bit. It's in the red. I don't know how loud the BGM is for you, but let me know if it's too loud. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Asteria. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am, excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Too much brain power was used last stream. Yes, I needed something a bit more. Less boxes in this one. Unless this box is a chicken, but that's fine. Sounds okay? Okay, good. Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraves measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. How good are your cooking skills? I can get by. I don't poison myself too often. You came for the chicken. Yes, understandable. The chicken is good. Hey, it's Ashley. God, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. I like a little cutout that's cute. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Asteria's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Was the last thing you cooked? What did I cook last night? I made a curry last night, I think. That feels so long ago. Hello. Oh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. So true. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Stop to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out on his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. What is this game? You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I want to have KFC Hot Wings, my flu. Oh no, you're still not feeling well. Hope you feel better soon. Then you can treat yourself to chicken. Because obviously that's what you do, right? I cannot believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Ooh. And with the first day of school about to start, there's no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. Oh, God. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. I just covered on this game. Oh my god, don't, please. I'd love that. Hi Pop, I'm Asteria. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Imagine having your bowl cut. Well, he's a chef. He's got plenty of bowls to use. Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. I think that's a child. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A dog? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable! He is! Sprinkles! Oh my god! Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom, or ever feeling what this means. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then, he walks in. Oh, there he is. I feel like a dog will leave a bunch of hair in the food. Yeah, health and safety. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's, if it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Is that his name? He has a name? Oh, I never knew that. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. That better not be me. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. That's so mean. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. Yeah, thank you, Miriam. You two both know my name. We're in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with you and your really weird insults? High school kid with a beard and white hair. Honestly, I'm a little confused. But I'm just gonna go with it, yes. Besides, when Asteria sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Miriam. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Was it actually KFC that made this game? Like, is someone sat in a boardroom like, how do we describe our mascot? Oh, I know. A beautiful angel. Boy, howdy. No, you know what? I'm going to stick with my British accent because I feel like it'll be funnier. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. Oh my god. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you? About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Oh, what do we do? I think we take it. I feel like it'd be rude to just not. Okay, we'll take it. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. Could, oh, that's true. That's true. Ooh, boy germs, gross. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. God, my colleague really call me a living bioweapon because I transmitted the flu to multiple people. No! Oh, I hope you're resting. I hope you're getting better. Oh, the flu's the worst. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Lovely. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Seems like the plan of social media groups is to be hip with the kids. Very true, very true. I am also very hip and down with the kids. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears, there'll be blood, and there might even be really adorable tiny food. I'm down for that. Maybe not the blood part, but... And when all is said and done, there'll be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't worry, I'm not here for the kids either. Okay, good. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzzzt. What? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom and everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. I was really tempted to like sniff into the mic, but you know what? I don't think I'm gonna do that. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before. There you go, I sniffed. Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Oh. Well, I guess a chicken snack. It's a chicken game. Going with chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes grow wide as he logs onto it. Why did we just have that? His favorite. Oh, good choice. Yay. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Lovely. That's definitely great for a cooking school. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay them no mind. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Exactly, so true. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Ooh. Hey Asteria, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. It could have been a nice way to touch out this thing, you know, just snip us. Oh, hi Lily. Don't worry, honestly, don't worry about being late. It's been very strange already. I'm sure it's only gonna get worse. Since there's no one claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Ooh, who do we sit next to? I kind of feel like we should sit by our friend instead of the guy that we have a crush on that we've only just met, like our childhood best friend. I think we should sit by our friend. I won't leave her. You move to take your seat by Miriam. Crush guy. Oh no, I should have waited. If I lost my chance. Do you normally run every morning? I do. I think I said in my debut I'm a bit of a gym rat, and that's completely true. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality. There's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have got to know him a little better. No, I picked the wrong choice. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. Time for a pop quiz. Oh god, oh no. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. I am not stinky. Even though I'm covered in chicken right now. Oh god, I'm scared. What if it's math? Oh my god, it is math. No, it's not. Okay. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Depends. Extremely important. That's right. Okay, good. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Okay, I feel like I'm doing all right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, meat tenderizer. A spork, obviously. I definitely studied. What food is best for a broken heart? As long as it's prepared with love, not too much. Camel, a pancake. Love. Curious how math collabs through. Math. No. I'm not good at math. I had to retake my maths GCSE 5 times, like 5 years in a row. I failed it in high school, retook it 2 years of college, and then had to retake it 3 more times. No, 2 more times after that. See, math. That's why. Comfort food. Honestly, I don't really know if I have one. I feel like when I need comfort, I'm one of the people that doesn't really find it in food, but I don't know, favorite food to eat. Something like carbs, probably. Something like pasta. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. It's a talking dog that teaches culinary school. He's the best boy. He's the best boy. Aren't you super picky and fit? Yes, I am. I'm awful. It's bad. That's right. Your total score is perfect score. 5 out of 5. Everyone in chat would be interested how far I can go. I'd probably fail on the first question, let's be completely honest. Maybe one day we'll do that. Well, be honest, did you cheat? No, I'm just that good. You look up and see Colonel Sanders has been watching your tally, watch you tally your score. He's impressed. We've impressed him. I know we just met, but I have to confess. He's confessing already? I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my god. I feel like I have a stream of everything we need. I should make like a tier list or something. And then just like put them in categories of would eat or wouldn't eat. Maybe I'll do that. That could be quite fun. Hot diggity! Asteria, you scored some major Colonel Sanders points for that performance. Hello, hello, hello. Aw, gee little emote says cute. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Imagine rizzing up a person on first meeting. I mean, I am the Riz Master, obviously. That's what they call me. The Wizard of Oz. I'm a Rizzly Bear. Save some of the rest of us. No, it's all mine. Rizzly Bear. I'm so sorry. Anyway, everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Anything for you. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. Rizia, that's me. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. There must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. I really fancy KFC now. Honestly, same. I think I might have to get some later. Colonel Sanders filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. What is fried chicken rank your tier list? Honestly, top. Anything chicken. I like chicken. That's good. That's good. I'm not too picky with that. I'll take anything chicken. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11, I feel like that's highlighted for a reason. I feel like I should be taking notes. Herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes. There we go. As fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe? Dude, psh, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, what is this game? Drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing my diary. Dear diary, today I saw something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Have you ever played dating sims before? No. No, this probably isn't the best introduction to dating sims. But hey, it looked like a funny one, so. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she is destined for greatness and fame. Oh, he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Ooh. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' foods transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Okay. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Or swim towards the light. I feel like this is gonna kill me. I feel like this is the death option. Well, this is about his heart, and we are trying to win that, so we'll go with this. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, I know, shocking, right? For a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach him. Okay. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. What do you want us to write on your tombstone? That I'm 7 foot tall and not short. That's what I want. I want to be remembered as the tallest. I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. 5.5 got it. You know what? Yes. Yep, 5.5. I'll take it. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've still got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. You can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted! Wow! You'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, sitting in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Oh, you're quite the height. I know. Intimidating, huh? It sounds like you have big plans. Dare I say, the biggest. I'll leave my mark on the world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. No. We're the big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. We'll be modest but thoughtful. Yeah. Oh, he liked it. Okay, see, I'm good at this. I know what he wants. And it's me. He wants me. Well, I wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now that you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate your compliment, Asteria. You're welcome. I'm sure you'll be a big success. He wants the ass. He does. What do you do when you're shopping? There's something on the top shelf. Oh, I can reach it easily. Like I said, I'm very tall. Very, very, very tall. I just reach my long arm up and I grab it. And then I help other people too. The short people. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. I know who I want my partner to be. Naturally, Miriam... Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Miriam. Miriam looks over at you. You're unable to control yourself and you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Asteria, I'll prepare our station. He likes me. Without a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Well, she said that she thought he was cute. Do I be a good, like, I don't want to say wing woman because I think this is a child. we'll go with him. Sorry, Clang, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Oh, he's sad. Oh no. Oh, poor thing. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Poor Clank, I know. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. Okay, maybe she doesn't like him. Oh no. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. I thought she said that he was cute. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to do her a favor. Oh no. Did your friend then disappear? I'm a bad friend. I know. It's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartar seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. Isn't this sold at KFC? I feel like this seems like the option that we should be picking. It was the right one. He got hearts, yay. It's always been something, I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. You ever been a wing woman before? No. My friends do not trust me to do that. And rightfully so. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. That's all the risk though. Exactly. I'm a bad wing woman because I go over there and I'm like, oh, my friend likes you. And they're like, oh, but I like you. And I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, just another one that's been caught by my charm, obviously. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking the perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. It's over at Cave. I've never had it. I've had like chicken from KFC, but I've never had the mashed potato. Sanders Hearts is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. How dare she? How many hearts have you broken? Honestly, I don't think any. I'm too kind. I let them down gently. I don't think I'd break any hearts. Oh, the music changed. Did someone call for me? Oh, no, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Asteria's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? I feel like that's so loud all of a sudden. What is happening? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Asteria was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that's positioned itself at your station. Ooh. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, a hunk of hunks in your time of need. Miriam, ooh. I feel like, well, he's here. We'll go, hopefully he can save us. Jolly is better chicken than KFC. I've never tried. Ooh, I should put that on my list of things to try. Did Ronald McDonald ever scare you as a kid? No. Funnily enough, no. I've never really been scared of like clowns or anything similar. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Asteria as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. He stands by me. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Asteria's natural talent or their loyalty. He thinks I'm loyal and talented. Oh my goodness. Jollibee instant fried chicken orders piping hot. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to see where I can get that. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Hi! Hello, you're here! I'm glad you could make it. Hello, Aerie. Hello, Aerie. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn his cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. He's only known you for like 2 hours. How would he know if you're loyal? Well, he just gets me. He understands me. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you knew so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Ooh, I will never be silenced. Hello. Hiya. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ban you or time you out today. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny will be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. Oh my gosh, so romantic. For a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Oh, but I was on your side. Good. I like that. I like that there was a dispute. She would ban you today. Yeah, Aries the one with the gun. Yay. You guys can fight it out. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. No, he's mine. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Asteria. We do not waste food in broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, placed on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wow. Okay. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Oh no. Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! What? He's dead? Oh! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oh, it did get dark. Chef Austin Powers, yes. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. What is this game? I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello. no, I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. He just died! I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building is taking on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Ooh. Is this like supernatural now? Like, spooky? Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Really just brush past the guy dying. Yeah, who cares? No one cared about him anyway. Now might be the perfect time to tell you tell him you're developing feelings for him. Oh, Colonel Sanders? Yes, Asteria? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. No. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Damn, he's me. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. We can ignore the age difference. I like older men, it's fine. That's a lie, don't take that. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. You haven't even known him for 24 hours, can't give any fans. I know. He's just that, look at him. He's just that gorgeous, obviously. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here. Of course he is. To fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Oh, he's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Before we can discuss syntax any further, what is that? I don't know. It's a spork monster, obviously. It's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh god, what will you do? I'm gonna attack him. That'd be terrifying to see. It would. What attack will we use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Okay. It just got real. The attack really upsets. Oh, I'm sorry, spork monster. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have hit him. Spork monster goes on the attack. Oh no. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's defend. I wish I could see like the stats. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. This what wants to focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack we use? Oh, we only have this? Is this the only one we could do? It's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. Like on the attack once again. You take 2 damage. I'm gonna die. You're not gonna survive the battle. Okay, defend. Which defense we use? Let's be big. No control of this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Do I have to eat him? Ew. It does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot by power bitch. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. It does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. Oh, good. You saved me. An injured spork monster. Oh, spews steam into the night. Oh, spare him. No. Are we playing Pokemon? It feels like it. I don't think I want to catch this one though. I didn't even pick you. But you know what you liked. Yeah, this is my taste in food. You managed to tap down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he still is a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a full-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The sport monster scuttles off into the night. I wonder what noise he makes when he moves. Like the sound of like plastic utensils. The defeated monster leaves behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Are we dying? Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. I hope we're not dying. He's in our room. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Aww. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my colonel. What is this? In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh, look at everyone go! Oh, that's cute. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? What was your last dream? I'm one of those people that either... Like, I don't dream, but I think it is that I do. I just don't remember them. I think that's how it works. But yeah, I don't remember the last I had a dream. Probably years ago. Which is kind of sad. Dreams seem fun. It's probably just because he trusts you so much. He trusts us. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like pop. I knew it. I am a wing woman. I did it. Wait, he's a kid. Is he actually a child or does he just look like one? Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Okay. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats, just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great, why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. Thank you. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. I had a weird dream that there was a fly in my room and I had to shoot a spider was skiing. Very practical. That's a good way of dealing with the situation, actually. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure that you are alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in this botanical garden where I was wandering. Dreams hasn't meeting, I wonder what that meant. Yeah. It's usually like, oh, you had this dream because you were stressed, but what does that one mean? This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some on my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Did she just make edibles? I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so that'd be much use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Have you tried KFC Double Down? No, I have not. I'm doing that kind of cooking. We're in Breaking Bad all of a sudden. Should we tell her the ingredient or make up a fake? I feel like we should make up a fake one. I don't want to betray... Can't betray his trust. Okay, make up a fake one. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing. You figure you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. It replaces the buns with fried chicken. More chicken? That sounds kind of good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. He's on a horse. It's Colonel Sanders, he's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majesty. I'm gonna run to him, I'm gonna run to him. What's the last show you watched? I don't tend to watch a huge amount of shows, but last night I ended up binge watching through a lot of Drag Race. Run to him. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel! However, your sudden movement surprised the horse, and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Oh no! In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Asteria! I'm here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. Did I die? I don't know. I hope not. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that, my name is... But before you can continue, you're suddenly awake. No, I didn't die. Aw, jeez. You're awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of the shoes horses. I feel like this is too early. We'll compliment the craftsmanship. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong there. What's the show about? Drag Race, so it's drag queens. It's like a competition to see who the best drag queen is. It's very funny. It's definitely my kind of show. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and steady they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. Oh my god, I can hear my cat like running around the house. Is it ever a good thing to describe someone small as musk? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, that emote's so cute, the little sheep. Oh, hi. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you must know it's really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. Excuse you, I'm tall. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why was that kind of... Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to start acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but try and get... Yeah, let's try and get a closer look. I want to know what they're doing. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover up your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. I love the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides a book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Oh, we're playing. Hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. I don't like the foot got described as meaty. I don't like that at all. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Oh, he's angry. He's angry. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Meaty, I know. I didn't like that. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzzt. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal at the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rob is very dog belly. He loves it. I will. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. Auftoppen? It sounds German. I don't know what that means. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders to snap Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. What pet would you want if you didn't have a cat? I do kind of... We were thinking of getting a dog, but we kind of decided against it because of the cats. We were like, maybe it wouldn't be too fair on them. So probably get a dog. Something small and like fluffy. You know, the kind of thing that people would put in like a handbag? Those kind of dogs. I like those. I think they're really cute. That, but if I could have any animal as a pet, I'd want a fox, for sure. Wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favourite fowl, the chicken. Maybe have chicken as pets. To be fair, my family does have pet chickens, so... You want to pay attention to the lesson, you truly do. I want a wolf as a pet. That would be so cool. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed the name. I don't know much about American history, but you know what? I'll take it. Sure, that's exactly what happened. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Asteria? Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Chicken is descendant from dragon. Can you, like, tell them to become a dragon again? Like, can I just, send you off for a few years and you come back as a dragon? That'd be sick. What item do we want to sample? Well, I mean, this one seems the most exciting, so maybe the pepper. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh no. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh, this guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... As I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared. The timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. The last thing you went for is Halloween. Last Halloween... What did I do last Halloween? I did Kim Possible. That was pretty fun. It was easy. I just had all the clothing that I needed at home, so I just went with it. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn, to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. I remember Kim Possible Asteria. Yeah. Yeah, stop. You're getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? They do look like Pokemon trainers. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, I already bought my own lunch. Asteria, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. Oh, it's Tiny! Oh, she makes tiny food. Oh, yeah. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup. Why did I say tomato? Tomato. Oh, I'm losing my accent. Why? That's pretty cool. Oh, thank you. With chocolate milk to wash it down and a tartlet for dessert. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Oh, in the end, we're just gonna to go back to work now. I'm gonna look. No problem. I hope work goes well. I hope you feel better soon. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. I'm sure he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing? Sportsing? I've never heard that word. Okay, sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh, there's the timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. If it's the battle you want, it's the battle you get. My bestie can best the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him here again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Are we just making the same thing again? Oh no. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh no, I hate being timed. Okay. Which temperature's 100°C? That's right. Okay, that wasn't too bad. When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that be an enticing offer to motivate you. Okay. You need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Saunders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices? 7. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Can you say... I say bottle of water. I pronounce the T's, but yeah, I know it's bottle of water too. What's it might offers the most gratitude. Oh god. As soon as I see the numbers counting down, I freak out. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. Please don't cut down the time even more. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. The small town. Panic. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Haru! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Where's the sound of success? Bubbling. No. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice the Colonel sound is out the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Asteria. Thank you. He's actually cheering you on. which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Oh god. Now you can think about his Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? But they were all about him. What? What were you thinking? Get your mind back into the competition. Grr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. What is this? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're failing. Wedding vows. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating out elements of her dish. It's colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Bzzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellow appliances utilised in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Wah. You might not have any hands, but Asteria does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. Oh no. You hear everyone talking and you realise how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Why would I do that? Asteria, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Did we just break our hand? Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Will we ever get a cooking stream? Honestly, maybe. If I can find a way to set up like a hand cam kind of thing. Yeah, I'd be very much down to. I think that'd be really fun, actually. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Asteria's injury. Yeah, take that. Take that, I did it on purpose. I broke my hand on purpose. You see, Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavour that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Asteria to do the honour, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Play Cooking Simulator? I was planning on that. I think I might do that maybe sometime next week. I may need to get more RAM in my PC though, because when I tried to run Cooking Sim and my model, it didn't work. So I think I'm going to upgrade first and then do that. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh, that does look nice actually. How much RAM do you have now? I think I only have 8. Is it 8 or is it 16? I can't quite remember. One of the two. Not enough. Definitely not enough. Inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, a tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. He places a sauce-covered finger to his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his moustache. Let's just internalize it. We're not a fighter. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Oh, maybe we shouldn't internalize our rage. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Did you build your computer? I did. I built it myself. Mostly by stealing parts out of my dad's computer when he got an upgrade. So it's a bit of a mishmash. One day I'll properly upgrade everything to be a lot better. One day. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're terrible of a chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. I can tell. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. He was a doctor? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. What? I lost my business partner to a gunfight? I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. For me? No, okay. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. This is quite the backstory. It is. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. The spork monster! It is! Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back after the whole fight to the death thing. Maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Yeah, I can relate. Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there was no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always the spork monster you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever. Of course. Should have guessed. But I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Huh? I know. Precisely. I'd procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef. You shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile? If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Asteria, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. We? Together? Yeah, I like the sound of that. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. You're inviting me back to your hideaway? Okay, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, ooh, fancy. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. You've seen Fullmetal Alchemist? I haven't, but I think I know what you are referencing. I think I know a little bit. It's like about a dog, right? It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Yep, dog and magic aren't a good combo. I've never seen it, but I do kind of know how it goes, like the storyline of it. So I think I know what you... I think I know the reference. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret, just for you? We'll reveal it. He told us, like, his secret ingredient, right? You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Ew. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, yeah. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on it and discover more. Okay. Let's see. Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? What's for breakfast? I haven't eaten yet. I'll do that after stream. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel. This? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Okay. A scented candle. You pick it up and try and identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. Okay. Oh, a door's opened. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and the mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of a student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see him in the middle or something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. That poor guy. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." I'm falling down at work meeting. Hope stream's been going. It has, thank you. I hope your meeting went well. Poor guy. Okay, the pictures. So he is old? Is this him? Familiar redacted. I see whenever I see his height. I'm 7'2". That is my official height. I might actually, if I ever get a character sheet made, it's gonna be on there, and it'll be canon, and everyone's gonna have to agree with it at that point. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken, drumsticks, and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Tap on an eye to learn more. Okay. And then him as a baby. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and moustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. He throws a baby picture of themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded, am I right? Tap on an item. Okay, this must be where he keeps his secret recipe. Ooh. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and you find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and you try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try and act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't see why you couldn't. No, neither. Sounds great. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Thank you. Oh crap, the jacket. You've got to take it off. Fess up. Let's tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed... Oh, he liked it. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. No! Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Sushi rank on tier list? I don't mind like the vegetarian, like vegan ones, but I'm not as keen on the ones that have fish. I'm not really a fish eater, to be fair. But yeah, like the cucumber ones are really nice. Colonel? Yes, Asteria. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Zzz. I love this little... Oh, it's so cute. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Oh, we slept over! Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Oh no. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you learned about. Redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? So true. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh. Such confidence, such grace. Could it be the world's greatest gift to cookery? We'll flatter him. He likes it. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, from the verge of tears, unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Just leave. There's still one more day of school after all. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for none. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Positive or negative. I'm very soft. Positive for sure. Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. See, I am a wing woman. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? You're reading great, Rio. You could definitely read bedtime stories. I don't know about that one. Nothing happened but emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Aw. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? Sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in the school. Same. Feel that. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You got some nerve, Asteria, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Oh no, we're still injured. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Asteria, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by the afternoon. Aren't you concerned how my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? What about the flavour of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Asteria, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh, we shouldn't have said that. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walked into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Asteria. He ditched us for her. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out your spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in all that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know, who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it wasn't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of an extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I've just spent a night together, man's not low. Exactly! I could use this spell here, and it says it will raise anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrap out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me to focus better on the upcoming final exam. I don't think that's a good idea. That's way drastic, thank you. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and it's a pretty good excuse to try out. Let's maybe not do that. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want all of you to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. What does that mean? His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. I want to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his track and he focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I'll destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Asteria, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Hydrate, redeem. Okay, I will. I will grab a drink. I have drunk water. Everything is good. Thank you. But before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. But every time I blink, you go away again. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? You ready for an hour? Your throat not dry? I spend most of my day talking. My job is basically just me talking for like 8 hours on end, so I guess I'm fairly used to it. I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble, I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date, we're over. And it meant so much to me, I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves with his, creation behind and runs out of the room. Oh no. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. That sounds scary. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is a silly boy. Drink of choice, I'm a water girl. Like, I drink mostly water, smoothies, juice, hot chocolate, that kind of thing. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say out loud, you don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up to Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. No tea? No, I'm not a tea drinker. I've tried so many different, because I don't like the typical, like, British tea. And I was like, oh, I'll try, like, a fruit tea or something else, but I still haven't found one that I liked. Maybe one day I'll find something. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest in you, you know? Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Doc is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Asteria's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Mainly a water guy, but orange and apple juice is good every once in a while. Agreed. Do you have a favourite between the two? I feel like that's a very highly contended question, like apple juice or orange juice. Asteria, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Apple juice for me. Ooh, good choice. Me too. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, we'll have to fess up because otherwise it's gonna burn. Okay, you got me. Oh, he's happy about it. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You know it's pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. And it's probably... but it will probably stop burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. It's the final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will pull you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops down on a sea urchin. Let's rock and ride! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Oh no, he's not gonna pass. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has a spellbook out. Is she gonna use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's certainly evil magic? Wait, our man was like, you should always do it the hard way, you shouldn't take the easy way, so I guess we're gonna have to go with that. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Yay. Favorite dish to cook? Maybe like a bolognese? That's quite fun. I feel like it's fairly easy enough, so something I can do and not mess up too badly. I believe in you, Asteria. Hearts, thank you. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Asteria, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. So true. You tend to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, well, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Oh no, no, no. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. No! And where in the world did she get I have new from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards, and the watery noodles begin to swell in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. We created a spork monster? Oh, stir fries are nice. Yeah, they're quite easy to cook. I like that. It's the kind of thing that, like, you've had a long day at work and you're like, oh, I've got some things left over, let's put it all together. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? I heard stir fry. Yeah. You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the spork monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed between your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it. Sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef. Actually, you know when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country? You can feel spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. Oh, spork monster. I understand. It's kind of that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he tossed a serious stare at Steve and he takes a hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself, or you give up and you drop out of school. Let's summon power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as the culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Asteria, you're the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Oh no. Don't worry, dear Asteria. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. Oh, you've managed to make his mac and cheese, and the time is almost up. So you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Speaking of colours, what you thought on Christmas sweaters? Are you saying that because I'm red and green colourblind? But thoughts on Christmas sweaters, the uglier the better. I want them hideous. Disgusting. Patterns everywhere. I love it. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Oh my god, it's like we're getting married. Time's up, students. With time expired, it's a moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. I don't know what you're talking about. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook. No, that wasn't his fault. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somebody must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip in the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Oh, but fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Asteria, for helping me to believe in myself. Oh, she's so sweet. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but can't get his nose close to on all account of the spikes. He begins to pour it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. No! Youch, my tongue! The professor seems to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Oh, disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to enjoy his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Do you have any allergies? I'm lactose intolerant, but that's about it. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Pretty. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it anyway. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast and or something, Asteria? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were having an eating exam. Rhea can't eat ice cream. No. Though I still do. I just have like a tiny amount because I can handle that. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt this sugar spiral. If this food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Aishley, and she finally cannot keep up her two-faced routine. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Aishley storms off to redirect herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never even tasted something so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Aishley are drawn back by its magnetic force. They're crying. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. Oh my god, yay! Then there were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how can they be better than this one? So true. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Aishley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation, it's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost, it was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I'd prefer that everyone refers to me as by... What? Why did I forget how to read? I prefer that everyone refers to me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tries to finish what they had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Did we ever find out his name? Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched up his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh. He was the... nepotism. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events. Nepo baby, quite literally, yeah. An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You get to be a princess, or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day universities to attend. It sounds like you have a story about nepotism. Yeah, that's the entire story now. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown over by a single sneeze. Oh no. Okie doke. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. He can talk? Wow, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew it this entire time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Finally! Howdy, classmates. Oh, look at him in his little casual outfit. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? The end? No, it's not the end. Okay. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Asteria, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. What's your dancing ability? None. Zero. Absolutely zero. Senpai noticed us. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Asteria. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I need to do by myself. Are we already being rejected? But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Ouch, yeah. Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you only live with half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? But yeah, I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear Asteria, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. Okay, okay. Whew. Oh, breathe, everything's fine. The end. Yay! That was fun. Oh. Oh, geez, that's loud. Okay. What is this? Anime ending? We won game per stream, this has to be a record. I've just been picking short games, that's why. Oh my god! We did it! 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 And we got our man. Well, I got my man anyway. That's really all that matters. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I got my chicken man. I did it. I did. That was my goal for the stream. I wanted to get my lifetime. Was it anime opening? I would love that. Oh my goodness. Maybe one day I'll have my own anime opening. But I'm so glad I did it. I was really scared then when he was like, oh, we're not going to be like working together. I was like, damn it, I failed the game. I didn't win. But I did. Everything worked out. Are you ready to play the sequel whenever it comes out? If there is one, yes, I will be there. Absolutely. I hope so. I'm going to switch onto the other screen very quickly. As much as it's fun to look at him, I should also probably stop being a KFC. There we go. Back to normal. Hi. Now we go by it cozy. I think I might. Which actually, this ended at a pretty perfect time. I was going to need to go and get ready for work anyway. So that worked out really well. But yeah, thank you so much for like coming along with me. That was really fun. I really enjoyed that game. That was good. I choose McDonald's. To be fair, I must admit I probably would choose McDonald's over KFC. Don't tell my man. Go shower. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna go shower and then get ready to work. But yes, thank you so much for coming along. It was really fun. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, I did say on Twitter that I might be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not too sure if that's actually gonna go ahead now, but I'll probably tweet about it anyway. If I do, it would be at the same time tomorrow. I think we may play Sims 4 if I do end up streaming. If not, I will stream at some other point anyway. But yes, I will see you guys very soon, I'm sure. Bye bye for now. Bye.